Um, I want to preface first by saying something you touched on and Taylor touched on.
Yeah,
Everybody has a chapter one
definitely.
of the life of where you begin. Over time, some people you might find them are no longer on chapter one.
Yeah,
They're on chapter 100.
yeah.
Some at chapter 50.
Sure.
Some at chapter 60. A dangerous thing that you can't do as a person is judge where you're at compared to where somebody else is at.
Right.
Definitely.
Because comparison is the thief of joy. If you tend to compare yourself a lot, you're gonna find a lot of failures within yourself.
Can you say that again?
Right.
That's gives me like
Joy.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
You can't be a happy person if you're continually comparing yourself to somebody else.
That's right.
Your only opponent, your only competition is you.
Oh my
Being
days.
the best you can be.
Sure.
Not the best, oh, he does this, I want to do what he, no.
Yeah.
Be the best you can be where you're at, right? Growing up playing sports and whatnot, I used to have this immature mindset where, I would see somebody that had the ability to pay for all the AAU stuff, to pay for all the training, the fancy stuff to get to the place they need to get to. But I failed to realize that their parents had to go through something to get there in order for their kid to have what they have.
Definitely.
So if I can't get mad that somebody else did their job to make their kid's life easier because I plan on doing the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Sure.
So would I change my life with somebody that had it all? If you'd asked me a couple years ago, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
But if you ask me now, I'd say no.
Okay.
Because I don't know what that person went through to get there.
Sure.
Right.
And I don't know if I would want to go through what they went through.
Sure.
Some people have to go to the point of almost dying before changing their life around. Some people may have lost everything, family, loved ones, and so forth, before achieving what they achieved.
Sure.
So you're just looking at the current product of what they are. But there's so much that goes into getting them there.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So really, I'll say it again. Comparison is the thief of joy. Be content and happy in every stage that you are in life.
Yeah.
I guarantee you where you're at, you're going to blossom from where you're at as long as your focus is where you're at and you have a vision of where you're trying to get through that's not comparing to somebody else. But find your destiny. What is it that you want to do in life?
Yeah.
If you want to be able to provide for trips for the family, take care of your parents and your kids and so forth, figure out what that thing is that you want out of life. And then keep your focus on that and don't look to the left or to the right of you. Because your friend who may have just now got his life together may be 50 steps ahead of you.
Sure.
But that's because his course in life is different from yours. Maybe yours requires more time because you don't have the character yet for the life that you're looking for.
That's right.
Yeah, sure.
God can't give you something that you're not ready for. So he has to build your character to the point where it needs to get to in order for you to be able to handle the stuff that's going to come to your life.
Yeah.
But to your question, Taylor, about where I've been,
Certainly. That's good.
what I've been up to in terms of the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Man, I'll say, I'll start by saying I am far, I mean, far from the person you want to model.
Oh.
Like, oh, I want to be like Ben.
Oh.
I want to be like this.
Oh.
Because I don't want to be like me. Right?
Man.
It's rare to find someone that says stuff like that.
Man.
Think about this, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
As a believer of the end time message, if you're listening to this podcast and you've never heard that phrase,